All right, guys, welcome back. Say Less Footy Podcast, Origin Wrap Review, whatever you want to call it. Two amazing games, the men's and the women's. Queensland victorious in both. First games, absolutely first, fantastic. Always the underdog, always getting up. Queensland is oh, just, just absolutely fantastic. Look, in the men's, it looked like Queensland were about to get beaten down 18, 16, player sent off, but they just found that Queensland spirit. Couple of late tries sealed it. Um, in the women's game, New South Wales were in front. Queensland came from behind, and yeah, just went on with it. Two fantastic games. I want to unpack them both. Let's get into the men's game first. Wednesday night in Adelaide. Still, we be in Adelaide? Probably not for an Origin, but hey, whatever. We should probably be taking more just NRL games and keeping the Origin to Queensland and New South Wales. I think it means more played in both states. Play two and one and swap it around each year. It's pretty simple. Um, Getting onto the game now. Yeah, I think I was a little bit. I don't know. Well, a little bit underwhelmed by maybe like Tuolagi's selection on the wing. A little bit iffy about how Hammer would go up against Latrell. Obviously, Latrell pulled out, but Stephen Crichton filled in fantastically for the Blues. Was one of their better players. Forwards, I think sort of you saw Hudson Young going after Cherry Evans at the start of the game, and Tom Gilbert was always there, stepping in for his captain. Yeah, just really, really showed some just awesome passion around the jersey. I think both forward packs seem pretty evenly matched. Maybe not on paper, but I think they matched up well. I think the changes that Billy made before the game, starting Tino and Ruben Cotter, just sort of like those sort of players that's really really good at that early dogfight. I mean, you can see it. Queensland went up 10-0 at the within 10 minutes. New South Wales got the next three tries, and then Queensland going down to 12 players, and then coming up with those two amazing tries at the end. Like what a game! Yeah, Daly Cherry Evans, I think, was fantastic. Munster pulled out fantastic play to get us back in front. Um, Val Hones was solid. Reece Walsh was good. Just did his job, and that's what he needed to do. No amazing flashy plays, but when you're 19, 20 years old and you're playing a team like that, like as long as you're doing your job, you're doing it right. Pat Carrigan just got in, made his tackles. Um, yeah, I think 1 to 17, like the Queensland just players did absolutely fantastic. A lot of flack on some of the Blues players. Just like Tedesco ran for 217 meters and just you know tried his best for his team. Didn't get any crazy sparked up plays, but still did his job as captain and tried hard. He's getting, I think he's getting a lot of unwarranted criticism. Cleary was solid. I think Jerome Luai probably outshone him with just the way that the game is. I think the way that he was sort of just trying to make sort of runs and stuff. I think he looked more like a live wire. Tom Tavoy, which played really, really strong. Adokar was quiet. Appy was solid as a rock. Payne Haas, Hudson Young is getting bagged in the media. Why? I thought Hudson Young played really well. Sure, he made a bad decision trying to do a 2-on-1 strip, but you know what? Thought he was fantastic. Dave Fafita, just some strong runs, some strong tackling. Nothing flashy. Did his job. Lindsay Collins, wow, absolutely fantastic. Who thought he could jump and out jump Teddy? Cam Murray was solid for the Blues. Nico Hines was on for like 8 minutes. Kind of couldn't even tell. And Liam Martin probably New South Wales best. Just strong running of the football. The bloke's built for Origin. Like Tyson Brazil played well as well. But I'd really like to see Hudson Young and Liam Martin start in the second row or Cam Murray and then bring one of them on. Yeah, I think New South Wales might even go down that route for the second game. All in all, such an entertaining game. Just giving the Queensland team the leg up for the next game at Suncorp. Probably will wrap up the series. Yeah, just great game, great for Queensland. I think we're going to see a fair few changes in the New South Wales team for game two, but you know what? That is what it is, and that's what usually happens when you're a losing team. What they're going to do with Nico, Jerome, like Cleary's no going nowhere. So are they going to just cut Hines out of the team? Because Luai really didn't do anything to like warrant himself being dropped. Um, but yeah, we will see in the coming weeks what Freddie and Billy do for game two. Moving on to the women's game, another win by Queensland. New South Wales started well, scored the first try. Jess Surgis, wow, she looks like an absolute superstar. Like you just like looking at both teams running the ball, like she's big, she's strong, she's got skill. She's fast. Like Jess Surge is an absolute superstar. I sort of I likened her to like a like sort of Latrell, like just unpredictable. Like she's always trying offloads, runs. Like she's got strength and she's just an athlete. Jamie Chapman for New South Wales, absolutely fantastic. Like running down an intercept, she's absolutely lightning fast. Scored a try as well. And the young 5'8" Jesse Southwell, wow, 18 years of age, playing 5'8" for New South Wales. Look, they were in a losing team, but like some of her kicks mightn't have gone that well, but she does actually have a big kick on her. Like I watched a couple of her bombs, and they wouldn't look out of place in a real game. She's going to be an absolute superstar. Over to Queensland. Um, they were just oh, like Julia Robertson scored the first try, really, really good. Um, just some strong running from the forwards. Geez, who impressed me? I really like the look of what's her name? Uh, Jessica Ellison off the bench. She looked really good. Emma Mansman came on late as well and jumped in dummy half, looked really well. But I think Queensland just played as a unit and just like they were just played as really really well, like less clunky than New South Wales. Mind you, there were a lot of handling errors in the game, but you know what? I think the women's game has really come forward. Um, yeah, so both as both entertaining games this week. Obviously, giving Queensland the leg up. Obviously, Queensland men's the Origin in the men's is best of three. In the women's is different format, two-game format, and then it goes on aggregate. So obviously, if you win both games, you're going to win. New South Wales need to win by 9 points to win the series. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Yeah, that's my breakdown of the Origin. So yeah, got a couple more um, podcasts. Still got to review last weekend's game coming at you, and the tips coming to you today as well. So busy day. Thanks for tuning in. Say less. Peace out.